Okay, so I quite often tweet when I'm cooking for tea for the Thomas family, and I was tweeting this morning that tonight is going to be risotto, and I thought I'd invite you all in to cook with me. And in particular, I was thinking about lemons. For those of you reading my Lemon Grove Summer, I'm thinking about lemons. So we're going to do chicken, pea and lemon risotto. Cooking dinner in the evening is a bit like writing a book. I go to the fridge or the pantry and see what I've got in there. And I discovered there was some chicken in the fridge this morning. Didn't I, Bill? This is my son Bill, he's on the camera. I found there was some chicken in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My chicken.
Your chicken, yeah. So I'm borrowing your chicken and I'm going to add some lovely lemons and some garlic and peas and risotto rice, and we're going to make lovely risotto for tea. But the first thing we have to do with the lemon is this. Now the thing about coming into my kitchen is you've got to excuse the mess. I mean, who doesn't have a pile of papers on their side? I've never ever understood people who don't have a pile of papers on their work surface. We've also got to excuse the elderly Labrador who won't move and he likes to be involved. So the first thing we're going to do with the lemon is put it in a glass with some ice. This is my pantry, which you're not allowed to see in because it's too messy, but it does contain all the right things. So with this lemon, first of all, what we're doing is we're going to pour some gin on it. And we're ready to start tea. Okay, so anyone who knows me knows how much I love my cookery books. And I buy cookery books and I sit and read them a bit like they are, well, sort of travel logs, and they take me to another place. So all of these books, I'll sit and read, and as I say, they can transport you. So I tend to start all my cooking with a recipe. I'm not like one of those people who just go, oh, I'll walk into the pantry and see, you know, and what I've got in there and just toss it all together. I like to have an idea about where I'm going. It's a bit like writing a book. It's have an idea about where I'm going, and then if I go off piece, that's fine, and it ends up with something different, but at least I've got to have a starting point. You know, and I have books that I just go back to for one recipe, a favourite recipe, one that I've been cooking since the kids were really young. All of them will just have these kind of like a well-worn page where I go back to that book, and they're just friends, these books. I love them. So this one was The Dinner Lady, and she worked very much with Jamie Oliver about getting children in schools eating well. It's part of that whole health eating in schools. And you can see the moussaka is really splattered in this one. Oh, and the other one in this one that I like doing for the kids was real chicken nuggets. So it actually was a piece of chicken in breadcrumbs. But the one we're going to do is this one, lemon chicken and pea risotto. So as I say, I'll always start with the recipe, and if it morphs into something else, it morphs into something else. I might not always have the bits and pieces, but like a story, when I'm writing, start with the recipe, and then we'll see where it takes us. So what I need to do, first of all, is cook off the chicken and put it in some lemon juice. So we'll put it in some lemon juice, we'll cook off the chicken, and then we'll take it from there. Let's get some lemon over it. Again, you'll notice that really I could do with sharpening my knives. The lemon. There'll be footsteps from upstairs. Daughter number 2 is just above us. You'll hear her when she gets hungry. Hungry or hangry, and the footsteps will come bump, bump, bump. What time's dinner? Right, so a bit of salt and pepper. Love this pepper. This is Jamie Oliver pepper. This is Teddy cherry pepper. Really, I couldn't believe the difference it made actually. And this is Cornwall salt. But the salt that I really like to use is Cwm Eglwys salt, which comes from a bay just down the corner from where the writing pad is. So that is a salt that I really like to use when I can get down there and buy that. Okay, so I'm just going to whack the chicken in the pan and get that done, cook it off, and then we'll cut it up for the risotto. Now, the reason I was thinking about this recipe today was the lemons and the fact that I had chicken there. And I've just written my Lemon Grove Summer, which was set in the lemon groves of Sicily. And it was just an amazing trip, wasn't it, Bill?
Yeah.
It was, and the lemons that we ate there and the oranges were like fruit that I've never tasted. What was your favourite bit of that trip, Bill?
The double pizza. Pizza stacked on pizza.
So we stayed at this wonderful agriturismo place, and we went out horse riding amongst the lemon groves. We went, what else did we do in there? Well, we went horse riding amongst the lemon groves, and we ate there in the evening, and it was just wonderful. It was beautiful, beautiful food, beautiful setting, and you had pizza stacked on pizza. What was it called?
I have no idea.
But it was actually 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
Like a pizza sandwich. And then the following day we did that cookery class.
Yeah.
Which was fabulous. With glasses of red wine and olives that they had marinated themselves, and little nibbly things as we were cooking. And we made our own bread, we made starter, caponata.
Yeah.
We made, what else did we make?
We made our own pasta.
Made our own pasta. And I remember the little fried donutty things we made for dessert, and then we sat and we all ate together. And it was like we had made sort of friends and family for life, really. It was absolutely wonderful. And I think it was supposed to last 3 hours, the cookery class. And we were there for 5. It was absolutely wonderful. Right, let's get that going. But, you know, the whole lemon and citrus fruit industry in Sicily was just absolutely phenomenal. We went to visit a lemon and orange farm. Do you remember that day, Bill?
Yeah.
And we just sat talking to Giuseppe with this bowl of mandarins in front of us.
Yeah.
And as we're talking, just peeling them one after the other, just eating them. And blood oranges as well. And the reason they have blood oranges in Sicily is the volcanic ash from Etna that puts all the nutrients into the soil. So you have these fantastic blood oranges. And we left there and he gave us beautiful olive oil, and he gave us his box of oranges to take, didn't he? Which lasted us all week. And then we would sit, I'd have my breakfast every morning, looking up over the sunrise, writing, eating these wonderful oranges. So that was a fantastic thing about that trip. Okay, so I'm going to fry off this chicken. Phil and I are going to talk about Sicily some more. You want to go back there, don't you?
Yeah, I want to live there.
You want to live there?
Forever.
Forever. Your great-great-grandfather is Sicilian, isn't he?
That makes me a little bit Sicilian.
Just a tiny widdly bit Sicilian.
I'll take it, yeah.
So we're going to fry up this chicken, then we're going to get the oil going and the risotto rice and start the risotto. And that's dinner time at the Thomases with Billy and Joe.